Joining us right now, we have Mickey McCamish, who's representing the wonderful event that is coming to the riverfront next Wednesday called Chattanooga Unite, a tribute on the river. And appreciate you joining us here. I love the fact you got your Navy uniform on because you are a retired veteran, 27 years in the Navy.
27 years in the Navy.
Hats off to you. So we've got a wonderful concert. We've been talking about this for the past couple of weeks. We've had some major announcements like Harry Connick Jr. that's coming, Brantley Gilbert that's coming as well. But it's a whole afternoon full of events. And I want to jump right into it because we sort of kick things off with a parade next Wednesday.
That's correct, Brian. At 2 o'clock, it will be very similar to the Armed Forces Day parade. The route is the only difference in that the parade will come down Broad Street to Aquarium Way to Chestnut Street, then a ride on to Chestnut Street and right into the riverfront. And
when you mean very similar to the Armed Forces Day Parade, you're talking about all the different types of equipment, some bands, things like that, because you have about 80 different participants?
That's correct. Bill Norton, our parade director, tells me we have about 80 entries at this point. It will include ROTC units, it will include a massive band, it will include the Air National Guard, so it includes a lot of elements that you do see in the Armed Forces Day Parade, as well as other elements.
Now, some of those elements will also become stationary during the memorial that will take place at 3 p.m. with Samuel L. Jackson emceeing it.
That's correct. Some of those will become static displays, and so those that come to see the concert and see the ceremony, they'll be able to see some of the military equipment.
Now, at 4 p.m. we have Harry Connick Jr., and there's a reason why we invited him to come.
Yes, there is. Harry Connick Jr., we felt from his version of Eternal Father, which is a Navy and Marine Corps funeral hymn, that it would be appropriate if he would come and deliver that, perform that song. And so he accepted.
And of course, we go from one world-renowned artist to another one, Brantley Gilbert, who right all along from the very beginning, from this tragedy on July 16th, said, "I want to do something to help out."
Brantley was right up front. He was the very first performer artist that came forward and said he wanted to do something. And he came, of course, on press day when we made the announcement back on August the 17th. Wow. He came in for that press conference. So he has really gone the extra mile to make this happen.
And of course, we're going to end this event almost like a Riverbend style because we have fireworks that are going to be at 8:30. The concert is free. All of this is raising money for the National Compassion Fund. Just a couple seconds here. What is the National Compassion Fund?
National Compassion Fund. It's really a short-term fund right now to satisfy the immediate financial needs of the families. And we want to make sure that those needs are satisfied because, you know, they'll reach the point that the paychecks from the services will start coming to the family. And we've got to make sure that we're there to help the families out, to make sure that their financial needs are met.
Just a couple of days away from this wonderful concert, this wonderful event. Again, it is free, but of course your donation will go a long way. For more information, go to the website ChattanoogaUnite.org. More on the schedule, and they may have a few more announcements coming up here in the next couple of days as well. Wonderful event. Appreciate you guys putting it on, and I know we're going to hear more about it in the days to come.
Well, you will.
Thank you.